My name is Debra Billings, and I work at the Grocery Depot Incorporated as a deli clerk. I've worked at GDI for about 5 months as a part-time employee while I finished college. I'm the one who signed the log stating I checked the floor at 1:40 p.m. Our deli manager says that we must check the floor 3 times per hour. First at the top of the hour, then at 20 minutes after the hour, and then again at 40 minutes after the hour. I'm friends to most of the workers in the store, and I know the store policy says to check the floor 3 times per hour, but we check it as much as possible and just sign showing the floor check was done at the designated time. In reality, the sales floor is checked not as often as we have time, but not exactly when the manager says to check it. I don't argue about it, I just sign in the next spot. We are way understaffed, and everyone hates the manager here. This is just a transition job for most people. The store makes a lot of money, and they don't even pay us hardly enough to pay the rent in a ghetto. I'm not surprised Allison had an accident because the produce department is always a mess. I used to work there, but asked for a transfer to the deli because Tammy, the produce manager, was horrible to work for. I'm amazed people will still shop in that department because it's so messy and unkept. I've served Allison and her cousin, Mike, their sodas on the day of the accident. Allison and I have become good friends, and she has invited me to her house on several occasions. Allison is always looking for good deals, and she loves to shop our advertised products. GDI runs really hot deals just so that they can get customers in the door. And I tell Allison in advance of an advertised item that is coming up. About a month ago, Mike wasn't available to pick Allison up, so she called me and asked if I would drive her to a doctor's appointment. I was happy to do it. Allison said she was having a lot of knee pain and it collapsed on her the day before. However, she seemed to be quite able to walk and going to the appointment that day. On the day of the accident, Mike was driving everyone crazy with his constant loud talking in the store. Mike said he has to talk loud so Allison can hear him, but I haven't noticed any problem with Allison's hearing. I think Mike just wants to talk loud so he can be obnoxious. Anyway, the store manager came through the department in a big hurry while I was talking with Allison and Mike and asked me what I was doing. I told him I was sitting with my friends since I was on my break. After Allison fell down, Mike went crazy. I went over and talked with him for about a half an hour to try and calm him down. After I got him calmed down, I wanted to drive Allison to the hospital, but Mike offered to find another way of getting her there because we were so short-handed in the deli that I couldn't leave. Later that day, I went over to see Allison in the hospital, and she didn't look good, but I was happy to see she was conscious and doing better. Thank you.